Hi Sabrina, hi Dee, hi Mia. Hi Keshni. Hi Bronwyn. Hi Delmain. Nutella. Auntie Blessings. Celia. La India. Prosperity Flows. Hey kid. Just gonna wait for a few more people to come into the room. How is everybody doing? Hey Kerry. I'm still trying to post up 3 of my lives on my YouTube. It's taking its sweet time. Hey GGX. Prosperity Flows. The first 20 minutes is going to go to my members and my super fans. And once I'm done with that, I'll get onto my gifters and people who don't follow me. So I'll be repeating these words throughout my live. But again, I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come into the room. So please be patient with me. It is boy. Hey, short memory. It's hey, Lisa. Hey, faith over fear. It has been so hot. Hey, Illy TB. It has been so hot here in the UK for the past 5 days. Thanks, kid. It's a filter. You know it is. Hey, Pat. So again, if you're the first 20 minutes is gonna be members and my super fans. How the bloody hell do you do this? And then if you would like to get on my list, I'm offering 2 things. Where is it? What the bloody hell is going on here? Give me 1 second, guys. Stupid thing is... I don't know what's going on here. Oh, God. It is so hot, guys. It's so hot here in the UK. I know we moan when it's cold and then moan when it's hot. But it's like going up to 30 degrees. And here in the UK, we're just not used to that sort of weather. We're so used to cloud and rain and, you know, misery and all that shit. So now that it's quite hot out there, it's like, whew, oh my God, what's going on here? Fuck a duck. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just set me up because for some reason it just stopped. So members and super fans. You can ask me as many I think super fans are subscribers, but I think TikTok has changed everything. Because as much as I love TikTok, TikTok's being an asshole. Confirm. Okay. Right. So if you would like to get on my list and you would like a 14 card reading, it is a 14 card reading is the gaming keyboard. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Or if you would like to get on my list and you would like a 4 card reading, it is the glowing jellyfish. That's a 4 card reading for the glowing jellyfish. I'll try and pin it up so often. I wonder if I can put it on here. I don't know if I can. Let's see if there's another way. stickers. Right. No. Can I add another one? I'm not sure. What? Edit that one. That's right, confirm. Okay. All right. So, let's have a look and see. So if you are a superfan, member or a subscriber, and I can see if you're a subscriber because you have an orange thing by your name and there's an indicator for me. Yeah, I can see everybody who's a subscriber. Let me check. Yeah. I can see if you're a follower, a subscriber. I think it's membership actually. It's a super fan. I can see you with an orange heart. And if you are a subscriber, you have an orange heart with a little swirl around you. People who don't follow me, you can ask me one question on every live. If you don't follow me, one question on every live. So I have two options for readings. I've got the super fan. I've got the gaming keyboard for 14 cards, or for 4 cards. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the glowing jellyfish. The first 20 minutes, like I said, is going to be for my super fans and my subscribers. I can't see that you're a subscriber. It just doesn't make any sense. No. GGX, I don't see it, hun. You're saying subscriber, but it doesn't have it on my, when I click on your name. I don't know what's going on here. TikTok has changed everything. All right. So let me cleanse the space and then I'll get started. I'm still trying to post up 2 of my lives, guys, on my YouTube channel. I posted up 2 already, but I'm still having technical difficulties downloading. I really want to push this on the bottom of the screen. Why isn't it working? I'm really trying to download 3 of my subscribers. No, 3 of my TikTok lives. But I'm having technical difficulties. So if you do get a long reading, I really highly recommend that you record it. Record your reading if you can. Voice record it, screen record it. Try and record it. I'm going to set my alarm clock for 20 minutes. And just guys, loved ones, you're close to me and my family here on TikTok, and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you, and love and light. All right. So first 20 minutes is for my followers. And then I will incorporate everyone who doesn't follow me. If you don't follow me, you can ask me one question on every live. One question only, because I've been getting abuse from people who don't follow me, saying that I don't do free readings when I've been doing it for like 6 years. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to scroll to the top of the screen. Here we go. I'm starting my 20 minutes for my followers. Liliana, General. Angel guides, loved ones, what does Liliana need to know, please? You have no other things that you want to ask me? Nothing specific? Nothing particular? Be specific, guys. It will be good for you. Angel guides, loved ones, what does Liliana need to know? Good fortune and the sun. There's a turning point in your life. I'm seeing money coming in later on. 7 of coins represents stability and structure, patience. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. The sun card is the best card in the deck. Material abundance, joyous happiness, success, victory, travel and relocation, moving forward, good karma, and at some point some sort of love connection. But you need to kind of like have some fun, be childlike, let your hair down. Milena, will I hear from Ahmed? Milena. No, sorry, not. Yes, Milena. I'm trying to pin you up, Milena, but it's not working. Milena, will Milena hear from Ahmed? Angels, guys, oh, there you go. Will you hear from Ahmed? Angels, guys, loved ones, will you hear from Ahmed? No, this person's focusing on money, work, and career. This person is a child and needs to grow up. This person is cutthroat and brutally honest. You're not the first person you're not the first thought on their mind, Milena, when they wake up. They're actually too busy focusing on other things other than you. I got a no with that, sweetheart. Sorry. Keshni, general, please. And you guys, loved ones, what does Keshni need to know, please? In love and light for Keshni. What does Keshni need to know, please? In love and light. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. I feel like you could learn a lot from this person. I also feel like if you've been feeling sad, I feel like there's a new energy around you. So like a new outlook. You're going to see another direction. I feel like at some point you should be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday. And you need to work out. Go to the gym, have a physical outlet. Make a wish because you've got some wish fulfillment around you. I also feel like you might have prayed, wished, or asked the universe for something and the universe has heard your call. But I do feel like you need to work out, like take care of your health. Surround yourself with protective energy. That's your guided message because you are a subscriber. I always go live for my super fans, sorry. I always go live for my super fans 3 days a week. Pam, will I find a better home this year? Pam, angels, guides, loved ones, will Pam find a better home this year, please? And thank you. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 14 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 14 cards. I do try to download my lives on my YouTube channel, but I'm still having technical difficulties downloading 3. If you'd like to get a 4-card reading, it's the other option on the screen. 4 cards is the glowing jellyfish. Okay. Let's see who I'm supposed to be. Who did I say? Who was I reading for? Are you going to find a better home, Pam, this year? Is Pam going to find a better home this year? Angels and guides and loved ones. Is Pam going to find a better home this year? I got a yes. You've got a new beginning, something emotionally fulfilling. I also feel like you need to be patient because there's money coming in. I am seeing healing done underneath the surface of things. So be patient because you will have the home that you're asking for. If you can get out of your fears and your worries, it will come sooner rather than later. Is T feeling, I don't know what your name is, faith over fear. Is T's feelings towards K genuine? Will the marriage work? And guides, loved ones, is T's feelings towards K genuine? Yes. And they're supposed to be married. Yes. This is a marriage card. This is a marriage card. And this is the world card. They were meant to be together. Sorry to disappoint you. You might be a bit upset about it. Maybe you're happy about it. I don't know. But I've got the Queen of Coins upside down. She's not somebody who's grounded. So I do feel like yes is the answer to the question. Both of your questions. Yes. They're meant to be together. They have some karma together. And they have... No one can get in between the karmic energy. Margaret, love, with Jesus, my boyfriend, please. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Margaret need to know with Jesus, please? You're going to start to feel like a mother. You're going to start to get some sort of enlightenment. I feel like your patience might run out with your boyfriend. I just feel like there's something that you can't see. And I think you will see it at some point. I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to start to feel like a mother instead of a lover or a girlfriend. I feel like you're looking for some clarity, new beginnings and mental clarity around this. And I feel like you'll get it later on. But the energy seems to be a little bit stuck or disconnected. And I don't know if this is you and or your boyfriend, but something feels a little bit disconnected in the connection. This could be you and or your boyfriend. Sophia, will my mother and I talk soon? Will your mother and you talk soon? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will your mother and you talk soon? Yes, your mother and you will talk soon, but it just feels like there's a bit of a disconnect in this connection. I feel like both of you have to work on it. You might be the one that's working so hard to build up the connection and build a relationship. I want to communicate, but it just feels like maybe there's a stubborn energy around your mother. Ultimately, I do feel like fight for it. You'll keep doing it. If this is something that you want, persevere and keep going forward. And you will end up talking to your mother. You and your mum will talk soon. I don't see why not, to be honest. You've got to embrace the energy of peace, and that's kind of what you need to do, and then it will ripple out to your mum, whatever is going on between the both of you. Bronwyn, anything for me, please? Is there immigration on the cards for my husband and kids? Is there immigration? Kids and husband, angels, guides, loved one, husband and kids. Let's have a look and see. Bronwyn. Yes, they're supposed to be wherever you are. The Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck, a turning point, travel and relocation movement. The Six of Wands represents victory, success, recognition. The Magician anchors your reading, which tells me that you have the power to manifest everything you think, feel, say. You can make it happen, sweetheart. And I also feel like there's money in your energy. The energy looks really good. The energy looks really good. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. If you don't follow me, you can ask me one question. My followers can ask me as many questions as they like. Super fans will get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And if you would like to get an in-depth 14-card reading, it's the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Or if you'd like a 4-card reading, it is the jellyfish that I've pinned on the bottom of the screen. Here we go. All right, GGX, I got you. Don't worry. General, please. GGX. Yeah, it's not showing up for some reason. It doesn't show up, and I don't know why. You need to do some healing. You might be needing to get your energy back. You might be taking care of everybody else and not yourself. You need to rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, and find some sort of solitude. There's a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I am seeing that you are going to see things from another perspective or another point of view. The Four of Cups represents a new outlook and a new direction. Prosperity flows. With Sheeran confess his feelings for you. And you guys, loved ones, will Sheeran confess his feelings for you? Please and thank you. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to do anything. If you're curious and you would like to get a question answered, just copy and paste your question, spam the living daylights out of me, and if my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you are a follower and a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask on my lives and during my lives only. No, he's not going to confess his feelings for you. In fact, I don't know if this is even supposed to begin. The Death card is on the table, and the Death card is moving on, big changes, rebirth, transformation. It feels like if you ever did get into this sort of connection, it would feel like you would give more than the person that you're asking about. I feel like you have got good karma and a good opportunity around you, amongst other things, relationship and job. But I don't think that this person's going to admit their feelings for you, no. Chelsea, is Charlie going to come back to me soon? He's the love of my life. Angels, guides, loved ones, is Charlie going to come back to Chelsea soon, please? And thank you. Don't need to tap the screen. Don't need to gift me. Don't want to get abused by the end of a live. That's why I say you don't need to gift me. No, he's not the love of your life. And he's the love of your life, but he's not looking at you like you're the love of his life. There's something toxic about him that you don't know. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy. You might be codependent on him. He could be codependent on you. There's some sort of obsession. If it's not you to him, if it's not him to you, it's you to him. It doesn't look right. And he's coming out as a cutthroat man, so he could cut you out whenever he wants. You're not that important to him. He's kind of narcissistic. I feel like he's moving forward, and if he ever did come back to you, it'll be for money or a place to stay. Lisa, will Brad and I find our way back to each other? Guys, we're in May. May is about full moon, 1st of May, another full moon at the end of May. 16th of May, there was a new moon. This is about purging out all your bullshit and things that doesn't serve you anymore. So everyone that you think is meant to be in your life, they're going to show you that you don't belong with them. So if you don't purge and get rid of this energy in May and you bring it with you in June, you're the one that's going to suffer, not the person that you're thinking about. Find your way back to each other? No. This person is narcissistic and egotistical. This person likes to do things without you knowing. There's something very secret. Hermit is someone who doesn't talk about their business and does things secretly. When you got the Hermit upside down, it's like this person is even more secretive than you think. And then he's coming out as the Emperor. And the Emperor upside down is an asshole. Like, look at me. You know, this person needs to find like the spiritual part of themselves. You need to take a leap of faith and move forward, but it doesn't look like you are. You're supposed to have a new beginning and rest your mind when it comes to this person. It doesn't feel good and it doesn't feel right. I can't tell anyone on this live what to do with their life. Yeah. All I'm going to do is give you a look in. I give you clarity on what you're looking for. And if you feel that what I'm saying is right, but you don't want to believe it, that's up to you. It's no skin off my nose. I can't tell you what to do. You got free will. God blessed you with free will. Stay or go. It's up to you. Celia, is Vinny serious about reconnecting? Angels, guides, loved ones. Is Vinny serious about reconnecting? If you'd like to get a 14 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. If you would like to get a 4 card reading, it is the glowing jellyfish above the screen or in the gift box below. Is Vinny serious about reconnecting? Yeah, but there's something manipulative about him. There's something about this person. There's just, I don't know, something don't feel right. It feels like they're very charming, possibly very good looking, can pull the wool from under your nose, like pull the wool over your eyes. And it would also feel like you'd be a mother, not a lover or a girlfriend, not a partner. It will start to feel like you're mothering to this person. I also feel like, I don't know, something don't feel right. He's coming out as, you know, everyone look at me, pay attention to me. You're going to meet a divine counterpart, but I do not think that this is your person. Doesn't feel like it. You've got a divine counterpart coming your way. Somebody from a past life, somebody that you've known many lifetimes. And I don't think it's the person that you're talking about. Sorry, honey. Hannah, anything for love, please? And you guys, loved ones, what does Hannah need to know around love? Gifting doesn't guarantee your reading. This is why I say you don't need to gift me. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. If you don't follow me, you can ask me one question. Members and subscribers, you can ask me, and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me. Anything for love? Well, you have a lot of insecurities attached to you. The 5 of Cups is sadness. loneliness, not healed from trauma from a past relationship, feeling grief, abandoned and unloved, and going back and forth about it. So you're like, I do want love, but I don't know if I do. And if I do give my heart and my soul to someone, am I going to get it back? Thus creating boundaries. I also feel like be careful of what you're asking for, because you're coming out as the magi, the magician. You can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create love if you want it into your life. There will be love coming in, maybe in about 2 months, 2 years, the second of a month. It depends on where your energy flows at. If you're trying to manifest love in a sad and heartbreaking sort of a way, and you're like insecure and you have insecurities from a past relationship, and then you bring it into the new relationship, then love is going to come in later, not when you're ready. Come in later when you're ready, I mean. Will you pass state exam first try? Yes, if you work hard and do all the hard work and grafting, then you can pass. You need to do the hermit. You need to just go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. You need to do some soul searching, do your studying, but at the same time, you need to make sure that you set aside some time to have some fun. Of course you can pass, but you have to do the hard work and grafting for it, right? Look at that. You got the sun card. What does it say? It says, enjoy success and happiness. So I got a yes with that one, sweetie. Kim, you got it, honey. Do you believe it so? Because when you believe it so, it makes it even more powerful. Don't try to manifest from a place of pain, guys. It just doesn't work like that. How do you manifest from a place of pain? How do you pray from a place of pain and ask the universe to give you this, that, and the other, and then all of a sudden you're like, why don't I have it? It's because you doubted it. When you doubt it, you don't get it. My brakes went on my car Saturday. Guys, keep your questions simple. Will my car be fixed? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will your car be fixed? Will your car be fixed? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Cosmos' car be fixed? Please and thank you. Will your car be fixed? It will be fixed, yes, but maybe you might have other problems with it later on. But it will get fixed. The moon card is like a distortion. There is a hidden element to it. It's like, yes, you can get it fixed, but at the same time, it's like, is it going to last long if you get it fixed as soon as possible? Or is there going to be another bloody problem? Prue, will I be working for Linawi Technology soon? Will you be working for them soon? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Prue be working for them soon, please and thank you? I got a yes. There's also another opportunity around job. This is the 6 of coins and this is the Knight of coins. So you think that that job is the only opportunity for work and money? You're wrong. There's other things coming in your direction, so be open to receiving. I also feel like there's an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. I'm just looking for my members and followers and my subscribers. Kerry, career. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Kerry need to know, please, in love and light? If you'd like to get on my list and you'd like a 14 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list and 14 cards. I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can watch it again later on. I am going to try and post it on my YouTube channel, but I am having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives. Career. So I feel like there's a heavy burden energy in the current job that you're doing. Maybe you're not getting paid enough, or maybe you're working so hard and it's not worth your time and the money that you're receiving. I feel like you might always have to fight for recognition or to be seen. I feel like you do carry like a lot of heavy stuff. You're probably doing all the hard work. If you're not happy around the work that you're doing, you need to reevaluate it. I do feel like I'm seeing study, education, good news and message and offer coming your way, money and a pay rise. I'm also seeing that you prayed, wished and asked for something in and around your career. And I feel like there's going to be a big shift in your career once you make that decision on what you want to do, if you want to move or if you want to change career. And I feel like it will be really abundant. Okay, so now I'm going to include people who don't follow me. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 4-card reading, it is the glowing jellyfish. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you hit that button there, your name and the jellyfish will pop up on the screen. Yo, you're on my list. I'm going to do you straight away, boo. You got a 4-card reading. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Yo-Yo. What does Yo-Yo need to know? Tara, you're on my list for a 4-card reading. Yo-Yo, my love, what would you like to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Yo-Yo need to know, please? In love and light for Yo-Yo. I'm also offering a 14-card reading. You get 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. And that is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Here we go. General. All right, sweetheart. Yo-Yo, I got you, honey. What star sign are you? What's your birthday? I don't need to know the year. What star sign are you? What's your birthday? Don't need to know the year, just the day and the month. Yo-Yo, General. Ooh, you got some money coming in. "22nd of join." Do you mean January? June, 22nd of June. Shazzy, you're on my list. 22nd of June. You're the 8 of clubs. Honey, you were born psychic. You have infinite. 8 is infinite potential and infinite possibilities. GGX, you're on my list. And what star sign are you, sweetheart? I don't know. I was just trying to, I don't want to work it out. So the glowing jellyfish is 4 cards. If you would like to get a more in-depth reading, which is 14 cards, it is the gaming keyboard. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you hit that button will pop up on the screen. Gaming keyboard will pop up on the screen with your name, and you'll get a 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards, and I highly recommend that you record your reading. All right, sweetheart. Yo-Yo, this is your reading for you, okay? First and foremost, I feel like I'm seeing number 222 everywhere you go. So you're going to see 222 everywhere you go, Yo-Yo. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of a month where things are going to start to shift and change in your favor. I feel like you are going to have the option to juggle a couple of things, or maybe you're multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth about something. You're somebody that is able to sense and see things that other people can't sense, see or feel, and then you try to rationalize it, but you do have like psychic abilities, just letting you know now. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The 2 of coins represents juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, or going back and forth about something. This also represents that you could be juggling a job and juggling education, or juggling 2 jobs at the same time, but the need for you to find balance and equilibrium. I am seeing more money coming in. This is about solo energy. I don't know if you're single, or it could be that there's financial stability coming your way, because the 4 of coins always represents solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain, prosperity. I feel like you might be going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision or a compromise. Should I stay? Should I go? To say or not to say? To do or not to do? It's like you're going back and forth about something. But in order for you to get the clarity, you kind of need to get out of your head. Swords in the tarot world represents Yo-Yo, the ego. Get out of your head and get into your heart. There is love in your energy. So it's either a leveling up of a current relationship. Leveling up means moving in together, more intimacy, getting married. Or if you're single, Yo-Yo, it represents a love connection, marriage, higher form of commitment, partnership, and a proposal. Now, anchoring your reading, which is the 5th card, but it's 4 cards, you've got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups represents not making too many commitments to too many things, but when one door closes, another door opens. So I hope that helps you in some way, Yo-Yo. Love and light to you, sweetie. Tara, if you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, I have 2 options. If you would like to get a 14 card reading, 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. If you would like to get a 4 card reading, it is the glowing jellyfish above the screen or in the gift box below. If you are not following me, you can ask me one question on every live. If you are a member or a super fan, subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will get a guided message with every question they ask me. Renee S., I got you on my list. All right. Any messages about work? Had to leave a job I loved for inner peace. Good. Good for you. All right. What's going on here? Tara. What's going on here? Work. Tara. What's going on for work? Angels and guides and loved ones. What? I see it. I see it. I see what you're saying. I do see it. All right. Here we go. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, when you're talking about the inner peace thing, yeah, I see it. 5 of Cups talks about emotional disconnect, sadness, sorrow, not being seen, a feeling of loss or feeling of like emotional discontentment in the energy that you're in. I see that it's heartaching and heartbreaking for you, but I say when something ends, something new begins. So when I'm connecting into your energy, every time one door closes, know that another door is going to open. If you'd like to get a reading like I'm giving to Tara, it is 4 cards. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, take action now. Don't stop. Keep applying for jobs. Make sure you're applying for something that you love and not something that you like to do, because you don't want to end up hating what you're doing and wanting to leave later on. So make sure you're doing something that you love to do. The Chariot is taking action, no more procrastinating, moving forward. It talks about the balancing of the yin and yang energy. And I'm also sorry, I'm not worried about you when it comes to work or money, by the way. You've got the 10 of Coins card. This is my rich card. So the 10 of Coins always represents legacy, inheritance, financial gain, retirement. It represents stability, a solid foundation. So anytime I see a 10 of Coins in somebody's reading, you got shitloads of money coming your way. I'll also say this to you as well. Get a scratch card or lottery ticket, because you got nothing to lose. Anchoring your reading. While you're not working in this time frame, you need to find balance and healing and harmony. Be patient and do things in moderation. The universe is telling you that you need to fill up your own cup and take care of your health. This is the reading for you, Tara. Am I worried about you, job or cash? No. Not with the 10 of cards here. No way, no way, Jose. Shazzy. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 14 card reading, I've got 2 options. Gaming keyboard is 14 cards, 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. Once you click on that button that I pinned on the bottom of your screen, it needs to pop up on the screen with your name, and then I'll add you onto my list for your 14 card reading. I always post up my lives on my YouTube channel, but I am having technical difficulties at the moment downloading 3. So make sure that you are recording your reading, voice record, screen record. If you are a follower and if you are a subscriber or a member, you can ask me as many questions on my live, during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message with every question that they ask for. Yes, you got a 4 card reading, Shazzy, and I've just called your name. I'm about to do a 4 card reading now for Shazzy, and if anybody's interested in getting a 4 card reading, it is the glowing jellyfish above the screen or in the gift box below. What would you like to know, sweetie? Let me know. Angels, guides, loved ones, please bear in mind, guys, you don't need to be a member and you don't need to be a subscriber or a follower to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership, your subscription, your super fan subscription, then don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I do free readings. General. All right, so what do you need to know? Shazzy, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What does Shazzy need to know, please, in another night? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Shazzy need to know. Shazzy need to know. Shazzy need to know. You're the Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds is the one who has a lot of fun. Jack of Diamonds is the one who kind of like focuses on money and value. The Joker of your friends. That is the energy. That is the energy about the Jack of Diamonds. So like a woman that thinks like a man. You're worrying about finances or money to some degree. That's what that represents with the Jack of Diamonds energy. All right. So I feel like you might receive some sort of information that might take you out of alignment. All right. The Seven of Swords is basically the worst card in the deck. The Seven of Swords always represents deception, betrayal, lies. You might have found something out that have taken you out of alignment. The Seven of Swords is keep your wits about you when it comes to people around your energy. Now, I don't care if this is a lover, a friend, family, co-worker, colleagues, whatever. But you need to be vigilant in who you allow into your energy field, Shazzy. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you kind of need to get your mind into a place of peace. This is rest, recover, recuperate, solitude, peace of mind. So you might have to take yourself away from people who are energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. In order to have a peaceful mindset, you need to get out of your head. I thought my name would give it away. I'm not from India, I'm Braziliana, and my mum's Filipino. I also see like a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. This person could be a lover or a friend. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. This person's going to bring a lot of passion into your life. If he's not here yet, like I said, he will bring some sort of energy frequency to you. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be somebody that you could be collaborating with. You got a lot of swords energy in your reading. So you got the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, and you got the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of thinking going on in your head, and you need to get out of your head and get into your heart. Now, the Ace of Swords always represents the hand of God giving you a new opportunity, a new job, mental clarity, new challenges. But with this sword, you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You need to get out of the lack mindset. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me. I'll never have the love of my life. I'll never have the money or the means. If you talk the talk and think the thought and emotions are sent out in the same vibration, that is exactly what you're going to attract, Shazzy. So think positive thoughts, say positive words of affirmations, send out emotions that line up to what you want, focus on what you want instead of the things that you don't want, and then you'll have what you want sooner rather than later. So I hope that helps you in some way, Shazzy. Love and light to you, sweetheart. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get if you would like to get a 4-card reading, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the glowing jellyfish. Once you hit that button, it will pop up on the screen with your name, and then you will be added onto my list and bypass everybody in the room. GGX. I will get to my members, followers, subscribers, superfans once I'm done with my list. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is 14 cards. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen. The gaming keyboard will get you 10 cards and 4 oracle cards. GGX, hi again. What's up, honey? General. Okay. You don't need to put up your star sign and your birthday. I only ask certain people with specific questions. All right, here we go. General. You need to walk away from a thought, a feeling, a person, a situation, a negative way of thinking. You need to move on from something. You might be holding the same emotions and thoughts in your energy, in your body, in your mind, your body, and your soul. It's like going round in circles. It's going round in circles. The thought, the feeling, the emotion, maybe dealing with the same sort of person, dealing with the same sort of scenario, and you wonder why nothing has changed. And it's probably because you need to be the one that needs to make a change. So you need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. GGX. I'm also seeing number 8 in your energy. So 8 days, weeks, months, or the 8th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. You need to focus on business, money, work, and career. I'm seeing children around you. If it's not you, it's in your family. I am seeing good news, a message and an offer, pay rise, promotion, volunteer work, working with children, or studying. I am seeing my singles card. So this is the time to focus on your foundation, your stability. It's time to focus on you. It's not about anyone else. This is money, work, and career. You got 2 money cards on the table. I'm also seeing an opportunity, GGX. So with the 9 of coins, this represents single, luxury, solo pleasures, financial gain, prosperity. It represents that you need to enjoy being you and being where you are on your own if you are single. I'm also seeing travel, relocation, and a holiday with you. If things have been stagnant and slow for a while, GGX, it's about to speed up. The 8 of Wands talks about speed, necessary changes, air travel, news coming in, and anchoring your reading, another coin card. Should have your own business. If you don't have your own business, be the boss of the company that you're working for. Delve into something that you love to do, which creates money, a side hustle. So this is the energy around you. It seems to be a lot of money and abundance and stability, which is what you should be focusing on instead of other things, and walking away from the same repetitive energy that keeps going round and round in circles. Dubsy, give me 1 second, sweetheart. I've got to read one more person before I get to you. Dubsy. Okay, so Renee. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Renee need to know? If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 14 card reading, I have pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button will show the gaming keyboard with your name, and you'll be added onto my list and bypass the 57 people in the room. General, Renee. What does Renee need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Renee. What does Renee need to know, please, in love and light for Renee? If you can't afford the gaming keyboard, which is 14 cards, then the other option is 4 cards, and it is the glowing jellyfish. That will also get you on my list for a 4-card reading. Let me see if I can pin it. Not yet. All right. Renee, if you're a member, if you're a follower, subscriber, or super fan, yes, you can ask me as many questions as you like, but please bear in mind, there are many subscribers and many super fans and many members and many followers. And I want to try and get to as many people as possible. And I don't just do paid readings. If you don't follow me, you can ask me 1 question on every live. Renee, what does Renee need to know? What does Renee need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Renee need to know? Are you in a relationship, Renee? Are you in a relationship? All right, sweetheart. Ooh. There is good news, a message, children, grandchildren in your energy, study, education. Maybe you're like, I want to go back to school and learn something brand new. But this always represents grounding, money, pay rise, promotion, investment, or something that's going to pay off. There is a man around you, an older masculine, could be a friend or a lover or somebody that you could be collaborating with later on in the future. This person is very loving and caring and nurturing and is going to give you the time and energy that you deserve. Maybe just a friend or a good listener. Could even be your partner. I am seeing a whole bunch of money. You're supposed to have your own business or a side hustle, or you should be the boss of the company that you're working for, because you got the 8 of coins. The 8 of coins is somebody who masters their craft, enjoys their employment, loves what they're doing, and it creates money and stability. Now, if this isn't the full job, this is like the side hustle of a job. But there seems to be coins and money coming your way. Again, something long-lasting and tangible is in your energy. I'm also seeing like there's going to be something coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. I feel like anchoring your reading, you've got the Tower card. You must have been through a lot of things in your life, and you managed to pick up the pieces of all the shit that happened in your life, and what didn't kill you made you stronger. D, you're on my list. And what didn't kill you made you stronger. The Tower card always talks about Renee, staying in a situation longer than you should be. It's like you could be staying in a job, you could be staying in a connection or a relationship longer than you should have. Your intuition was saying, Renee, it's time to leave, and you didn't listen. So the universe will make you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to leave. So like having the rug pulled from under you. This is what the Tower card represents. But it all in the end was amazing. This is the best card in the deck, Renee. So there are 78 cards. This is the only card that out-trumps all of the cards. The Sun card represents material happiness, joyous outcome, good health, victory, being recognized by family, colleagues, co-workers and peers, whatever. But you've got blessings upon blessings coming your way. There is no card here. Well, there's one card here that tells me that you had to make a change or you need to make a change. This is what the Tower card represents. Have to, need to make a change, because it's all going to end really good. All right, so I'm doing these in order as I've received them. Dubsy, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Dubsy. What does Dubsy need to know, please, in love and light? This is a 14 card reading. If anyone is interested in getting an in-depth 14 card reading, I have not yet pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Give me 1 second. Major, hi honey, I got you, I got you. Major, I got you, sweetie. Dubsy, general. All right, the first thing that I'm going to do is get you your 4 oracle cards. This is a 13. I'm good, honey. How are you? How's life been treating you? Has it been kicking your ass the way it's been kicking mine? Trinice, you're on my list. Has it been kicking your ass the way it's been kicking mine, or what? So I've got Dubsy, D. Hold on. I've got Dubsy, D, Major, and Trinice. I'm doing well, and hell yeah. It's been kicking your ass as well, has it? All right. So Dubsy wanted a general reading, is that right? Moderators, could you pin it up for me, please? Guys, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I always say that if you don't follow me, you can ask me one question. Members and subscribers and followers can ask me as many questions as they like. It is a general. All right, sweetheart, I got you. So the first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is there's a lot of passion coming into your life. If you haven't had it yet, it's coming in. Like passion, love. I also feel like you're going to be reinventing yourself with the leveling up of a relationship or passion. Something like this in your energy, Dubsy. I also feel like I have to say to you, keep going. Are you looking at your watch or the clock or the time? It's like you're waiting for something to happen or unfold. I feel like whatever situation you're in, I feel like it's already resolved. So whatever issues or whatever problems you think you have in your life, it's like the universe is going, no, darling, we got you. You're okay. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, don't worry about it. We got your back. You're okay. I also see Capricorn in your energy. You're going to see 222 everywhere you go. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or the second of a month. I feel like you're going to accomplish something, or you want to accomplish something, and you're going to. You will. I feel like you'll need to do some healing, though. Healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing, Dubsy, because I see a new beginning coming your way. But this reading for you is about healing. Healing time. Self-care. Introspection, the need to meditate. That's what I'm seeing in your energy. I am doing a 14 card reading for Dubsy. If anybody's interested in getting a 14 card reading, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you've clicked on that button, the gaming keyboard will pop up on the screen with your name, and you'll be added onto my list, and you'll bypass everybody in the room. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? The gaming keyboard is 14 cards, 10 tarot cards, and 4 oracle cards. The glowing jellyfish is 4 cards. So you have 2 options, guys. 2 options. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Dubsy. Highly recommend that you record your reading, guys. I always post up my lives on my YouTube channel, but I am having some technical difficulties downloading 3 of them at the minute. So I say record it, voice record it, screen record it if you can. Dubsy, I need you to get out of your way, sweetie. I need you to get out of your own way. What do I mean by that? I mean, stop thinking about the worst case scenario and putting up your dukes ready for a fucking fight. Yeah, I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've already been through the mill. Like, you've already had the rug pulled from under you. You didn't see it coming. It feels like this was chaos and upheaval in your life. It felt like, you know, you might have lost your footing or your balance. And then it was like the universe saying to you, honey, we needed to do that because you are straying off your true path. And you've been on this path for too long. So the Tower card represents upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, staying in a situation longer than you should have, Dubsy, even though your intuition and your soul and your gut was going, time to go, and you didn't listen. So the universe is like, oh, you're not listening to us, yeah? Your intuition, your gut and your soul, well, we're now going to make you so uncomfortable, Dubsy, that you have no choice but to leave. But now you got to look at your situation from another point of view and another perspective. The Hanged Man represents stop sacrificing your bloody happiness to please everybody else. It's time, Dubsy, to reinvent yourself. It could be the new hair, a new wardrobe, or just a new way of thinking, hanging around with new people and cutting out people who are toxic or who are energy vampires or soul-sucking fucking crackers. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. Something needs to shift and change, and there's time to reinvent your energy. I'm also seeing decluttering. So I don't know if you need to declutter some old clothes, declutter relationships, get rid of old shoes that you no longer wear. Universe is telling you to move forward. One door is going to close and many doors will open. Just don't commit yourself to too many things with the 7 of Cups. Look, it's time to let go of the pain and the sorrow and the trauma and the sadness. If you're holding on to this, you can't manifest in light energy. You're going to manifest in the sad energy, you're going to manifest in energy that is a little bit low vibrational, and you don't want to do that. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, I've got the 2 of Cups. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but there is an opportunity for love around you. So this could be a leveling up of a current relationship. If you're in one, moving into together, an engagement, a marriage. If you're single, this represents romantic love, partnership, proposal, a marriage, and a higher form of commitment. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, honey, you prayed and wished and asked the universe for something. Well, guess what? Whether you believe in God or you don't, they heard your call. The Star card represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, and a miracle coming your way. Basically, light a candle and make a wish. Because as I'm connecting into your energy, Dubsy, you have got wish fulfillment. There is a wish fulfillment energy around you. I've got a masculine around you. Could be a friend, could be somebody that you could be partnering up with, could be a lover, could be whatever your circumstance or your situation is. There is an older man around you, and this person will be beneficial, or somebody that embodies the energy of an old soul. I am seeing 3 of Coins, which tells me that you should have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you kind of need to think about that. And this also represents teamwork, collaboration, partnership, and brushing up on your skills or your craftsmanship. God, the universe, divine, your angels, your guides, and your loved ones are trying to give you a new beginning. But my question to you is, are you ready for it? Because you got 2 aces here. Aces represent new beginnings. Ace of Wands is new, passionate, creative projects, relationships, intimacy, a spark of creative energy that you lost is coming back. Ace of Swords represents mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities. With this sword, I cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is the energy that you need to be in. And if you ain't here, oh my God, there are 4 aces in the deck. Dubsy, you got 3. Congratulations, boo. Look at that. Ace of Coins, new job, pay rise, money, promotion, an investment that's going to pay off. Ace of Swords, mental clarity, new challenges. Ace of Wands, creative projects and new love. Oh my God. Oh my God. You see, after the upheaval comes something amazing. The only way that you're going to miss out on all of these blessings if you can continue to stay and dwell in your misery and in your sadness. So your guided message is purpose. It says meaning, intention, dedication. Make sure you're focusing on what you want and stop focusing on what you don't want. Be bold and make the first move. No more procrastinating. It's time to take action, sweetheart. And then you've also got the chimpanzee as one of your guided messages. And it says, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. Amen to that. And then you've also got expansion. Come on, boo. It says, firstly, trust yourself, listen to your gut, focus, manifest, and care about how you feel. Look for new feelings and emotions. Be open to receiving new people and opportunities. Variety and contrast will help you to grow. Oh my God. It's too good. It's too good, Dubsy. It's too good, man. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Once you surrender and let go to the universe, all things will shift and change for you. I've got Aries, I've got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I've got Aquarius in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way, Dubsy. Sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you, Dubsy. All right. So if you're interested in getting a reading, I have two options, guys. I just gave a 14-card reading to Dubsy, and I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the gaming keyboard. Once you hit that button, the gaming keyboard will pop up on the screen with your name on it. You're so welcome, honey. And then you'll be added onto my list. Or there is another option. It is 4 cards for the glowing jellyfish. I've pinned that on the bottom of the screen as well. 4 cards for the glowing jellyfish. Once that pops up on the screen with your name and you touch that button, I will put you on my list and you bypass everybody in the room. D, you're next on my list. So I've got D, Major, and Trinice. Here we go. Come forth and prosper, D. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does D need to know, please? And this fan is absolutely shit. Sorry. It's just like not helping me in any sort of way. Oh, God. It's fucking 30 degrees out there, guys. D, get over here. What is your reading about? Oh, my God. Put my armpits on there. Oh, yeah. Domain, love, angels, guides, loved ones. Kerry, you're on my list. Kerry, you're on my list, sweetie. I got you. All right, D, love. Are you in a relationship or are you single, D? Are you in a relationship or are you single? Angels, guides, and loved ones. What does D need to know around love? Please, love. Love. Single. All right, honey, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Love. What do you need to know around love? I've got a younger masculine, you lucky cow. I've got a younger masculine coming in, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. All right, here we go. What's going on with you? Love. I feel like you've got insecurities and you need to let go of this. I feel like as I'm connecting into your energy, it feels like you need to bring sexy back. So it's like reinventing yourself as well. It's like reinventing yourself as well. But how is it that in front of in front of me, all of these cards which look amazing, there's the insecurity card, tug of war energy, back and forth, fighting your energy, fighting yourself, feeling like I do want somebody, but I don't. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe if I do have somebody, they're going to hurt me again. You can't go into a connection with this energy. I don't ask anyone for anything. You don't need to gift me. You don't need to tap. It doesn't guarantee you a reading. This is why I say this for the past 6 years. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to follow me or be any of those things. And I will still read for you anyway. Okay? However, if you're a member or a subscriber, a super fan, then you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. However, I have many members, many subscribers, and I want to try and get to everybody, and I'm doing my best. And the reason why I'm being a bit more strict on my live is because when I do free readings for people, they're abusing me at the end of my live. Fuck that for a laugh. So with you, D, There's a tug of war energy when it comes to love. You want it, you don't want it. I do, but I don't. What happens if I have it and then all of a sudden somebody just rips my heart out? Listen, the way I see it, yeah, is that you have to love and love so hard and love as much before you die. It's love that creates abundance and blessings and basically can heal all wars. So love, keep your heart open. And you already know what it feels like to get heartbreak. And even if you did get a heartbreak, Queen P, you're on my list. And even if you did get a heartache and a heartbreak, guess what? You'll heal from it. You'll move on past it. So the way I'm seeing it is get rid of this conflict about love so you can allow him in. He's ready for you, man. Look at this. This is a knight. A naked knight. You need to get your mojo back. Suzette, you're on my list. Suzette. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, sweetheart. Let me just, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, hun. Give me 1 second. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there is a younger masculine in your energy. So again, if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Now, he could be a lover. He could be a friend to start out with. He could be somebody that you're already working with. And he's probably looking at you thinking, oh, I want a piece of that ass. But you're probably looking at him thinking, oh, no, you're too young for me. I'm not going to do that. And it's like, honey, get in there. It's like life is too short. Go and have some fun while you're still alive. You don't want to look back and go to yourself, oh, my God, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like, go and do it. Have some fun. Let your hair down. Do your thing. Like, life is for living, so have some fun. Have some fun before you die, man. That's what I'm going to say. I also feel like you're so beautiful inside and out, because the Queen of Wands is one of the most beautiful queens in the deck. She's the Queen of Fire after all. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who is free-spirited, creative, confident, and self-assured. Now, ask yourself this. Are you a self-assured woman? Are you comfortable in your skin? Do you believe that somebody is worthy of your love? Do you think that somebody is worthy of your love? Because I think so. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to move yourself out of a situation. Because the Six of Swords talks about necessary change. It talks about travel and relocation. It talks about movement. The universe is moving you forward. Are you ready for it, D, when it comes to love? Don't go into a relationship with old insecurities, okay, sweetheart? And then you anchoring your reading, you're ending a cycle, beginning another cycle, completing a goal, and now the universe is your oyster. You could meet somebody, travel, relocation, or a holiday, because this does indicate that as I'm connecting to you, D. So I hope that helps you in some way, D. Love and light to you, sweetie. Major, you're in for a 14-card reading. You're so welcome, honey. Like, get new hair. Like, do your new hair. Do a new style. Get new clothes. Like, basically revamping yourself. Like, you know what I mean? If you would like to get an in-depth reading, I'm about to do a 14-card reading for Major. It is the gaming keyboard that I pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 14 cards, and that will get you on my list, and you bypass everybody in the room. All right. Major. 222 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number yet, Major, you're gonna. 22222. This could also represent 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of a month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. I'm also seeing with twos, harmony in your life. Harmony. I've got Gemini, time for negotiations. I feel like whatever you're looking at and you're saying, is this going to turn out the way I want it? I'm hearing favorable outcome. I feel like don't get distracted from keeping your eyes on the prize. It's like, you know what you need to do. Don't allow anyone to come into your energy field and change your mindset or make you feel a certain type of way. As long as you feel that it feels right, then it is right. Everyone can be fooled by what they see and what they hear, but you can never be fooled by what you feel. I feel like you need to have a daily practice of grounding your energy. So going out into Mother Nature, walking on the grass, spending some time outside. And that's where you'll find harmony, love, balance. Don't get sidetracked, okay, is what I'm hearing. I also feel like you kind of need to have healthy boundaries from energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. And energy vampires could be kids, mum, dad, brothers, sisters, aunties, and uncles, you know. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. I also feel like be careful of how do I say it? Be careful of not just believing in what you hear. Like when somebody is gaslighting you, whether it could be for business or for love, just be careful about people who are gaslighting. This is why I'm saying to you, listen to your intuition. I also feel like you need to care about yourself. So care is required. Now, I don't know if this is getting your ass to the gym. I don't know if this is about eating healthily. I don't know. It could be all of the above, like working out, eating more healthily, grounding your energy, meditating on your chakra points and making sure that everything is in balance and everything is neutral, getting out of your ego and getting into your heart space. It's that sort of energy. Major. If you would like to get a 4-card reading, it is the jellyfish. Why is it doing that again? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Major, give me 1 second, honey. I do highly recommend that if you are getting an in-depth reading, that you record your reading. Record your reading, because I am having technical difficulties downloading. Why is it doing that? Hold on, guys. My thing is being weird. I am doing 2 options here. So if you would like to get a 14-card reading, it is the gaming keyboard. What the fuck is it? It is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. And there's another one, but I can't find it. Sorry, guys. Hold on, please. Hold on. That is so weird. Anyway. All right, here we go. Major. Nope, I don't want to use these cards. Major. So those are the first things that I was picking up on as I was connecting to you, okay, sweetheart? Those are the first things that I was picking up as I was connecting to you. All right, here we go. Care is required around you. You need to take care of your health, take care of the mind, take care of the body, take care of it all. Major. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Major. What does Major need to know, please, in love and light? You're coming out as a magician, yeah? So I'll give you a warning with the magician, but you are coming out as the magician. Look, this talks about upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, not seeing it coming, putting yourself in a situation with your free will that God has given you, or you staying in a situation like a job, a relationship, a connection with mates that are toxic, you staying in a situation longer than you should, of your intuition and your gut and your soul was telling you to go and you didn't. So the universe had no choice but to make you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to go. The Tower card is always chaos and upheaval. It's always like, and the Tower card is not a bad card. Like, I had to hit the depth of hell many times in my life before I realized that I had to go through those experiences. Like, for example, baby daddy beating the bitch out of me, sleeping on the street, not having enough money to feed my kid, not having, you know, all of that stuff. Like, I've been through quite a few things. On top of that, the open heart surgery thing 4 times, 9 hours long. It's like when you go through extremes in your life, you're a soldier of God. No way! My ex-wife and her boyfriend have been driving me crazy. Literally crash out behavior. Fuck that, man. Crash out behavior, upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. This is why I said to you, care is required. Don't listen to other people's bullshit that will make you feel a certain type of way. Your whatever you want to happen is going to be a favorable outcome. Ground your ass to Mother Earth, yeah? Have a daily practice of grounding. I got Gemini negotiation energy around you. I've got distracted or disconnected by them. Harmony in your life, love. And I'm also seeing, as I was connecting to you, healthy boundaries. No wonder I said all of these words. Yeah? And then that comes up and then you tell me that. Stop giving airtime to your ex and to her man them. Who's got time for this shit? And my ex is a Gemini. Yeah, I know. I said Gemini, right? I don't know if that was you. Well, now you know. It just feels... What star sign are you? When's your birthday? I don't need the year. It's hard when my kids are involved. Yeah, I would know. I'm from a broken home. My daughter is from a broken home. But you don't need to go on the level that they're on. Let me ask you something. You getting angry and pissed off about it. You getting pissed off and angry about it. Is it helping you in any sort of way? Is it helping your children in any sort of way? 7th of September. You're a 4 of diamonds. You're supposed to have love. You're supposed to have money. Diamonds represents values and money. 4 is about partnership and union. And 4 is actually the angel number. And what star sign are you, though? Virgo. Pff. We get on the house like we would get on like a house on fire. 7th of September. I swear it's a Virgo, innit? It's a Virgo. No, it isn't. It's a Leo. Is it Virgo or is it Leo? No, it's a Virgo. Yeah, you're a Virgo. You need to ground your ass to Mother Earth. It's a Virgo. It is Virgo, yeah. You got to ground yourself. Virgos are humanitarians. They're always taking care of their parents. Always taking care of somebody. But Virgos are also hard on themselves. And we govern the intestines because I'm a Virgo moon. So Virgos always governs like the intestine energy. So you got to take care of what you eat. You got to go to the gym. You got to get healthy. And it just feels like as I'm connecting to you, you can't allow other people's shit. And I get it. It is exhausting. And if you don't get your shit sorted out now, then you're going to end up making yourself sick. So you are going to allow with your free will, everybody, your missus bullshit, your ex-missus bullshit to affect you mentally, physically and spiritually. How are you any good to your children if you're fucked? Right? So I had to be the mother and the father to my daughter. Look at me, I'm a fucking gangster. All I'm saying is you need to do some meditation. Go within. Hermit mode is spending some time on your own. Purge out what doesn't serve you anymore. Thoughts, emotions, or feelings. This is about soul searching, going introspection, meditation, going within. My fiance told me this yesterday and I blew her off because I was so pissed off. That's your business. What star sign is your fiance? Don't be talking to her like that when she's trying to help you out. Did you want to get a slap? Go inwards. Separate yourself from other people's bullshit. She's a lion, man. Virgo, don't try it, man. She'll take your head off. Look at that. Leo, lion. She's here to heal you, by the way. Focus on her and your children. Don't focus on your ex-missus. She's here to tame you because you are going all crazy and only she has the power because she's a healer to calm your shit down. So this is a healer. She will give you the energy and the strength and advice that you need. This is Leo. She's a healer, your fiance. Who's got time to think about the ex when you got a fiance? Like, who's got time for this shit? I feel like there is going to be some good news that's coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. I feel like I am seeing a leveling up. I needed to hear that. I push back so much of her. Why does she have to get hurt because you're being a dick? Stop being a dick. If she's trying to help you for your highest good, why are you being cruel? Don't do that to her, because she's a healer and she don't deserve that. She loves you enough to tell you to calm down, take a step back. She's not telling you to fuel the fucking fire. Power up, man. You're coming out as the emperor. Be the father and be the man that you were born to be. The emperor conquers all, right? So get your shit together and get your ducks in a row, emperor, because this represents power, respect, leadership, being strategic. There's good karma attached to you. A new car if you wanted one, a new vehicle. This represents a turning point, good luck, travel and relocation, taking a gamble, move forward. The world is moving you on. You've ended a cycle, you're completing the cycle, and now there's a new cycle beginning for you. This is also travel and relocation. This is going to the gym. Anytime I see the Nine of Cups, I see the trainers in my third eye. Get your ass to the gym, go work out, get yourself healthy, light a candle and make a wish, because you got wish fulfillment. Stop chatting shit, listening to gossip and fueling that energy. Who's got time for that? Ain't nobody got time for this. Use the swords to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people. Yeah? You are coming out as the magician. So imagine if you're the emperor, the conqueror, and you're the emperor that has magical powers. What the fuck? So the magician is the magi. You have the power to think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. The power is in your hands. You can fuel the power of negativity or fuel the power of love and light and abundance and prosperity. You could have infinite potential or infinite problems. Which road do you want to take, magician, magi? Anchoring your reading, light a fucking candle and make a wish. You got a miracle around you. You put all your energy, all your time, all your power in the wrong fucking thing. And for me, I'm going to say to you, you need to stop doing that shit, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Hold your vision, yeah? Hold your vision. Look at that masculine emperor. Balancing out the yang, male, taking action. You've also got the platypus as your guided message. It says, stop complaining. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. You got told. Look at that. You can't make that shit up. Stop complaining. Yeah? Focus on your blessings in your life. And then you've got that's divine, that's your guides telling you get on with it. And then you've also got new horizons. It says new opportunity present themselves in many ways. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Be brave, love without fear, laugh without limitations. Keep your eyes firmly on the future, opportunities and people that surround you. She's one of your teachers, the Gemini. So you can rise above the bullshit, or you can act like a child. Choose. So I've got Gemini. I've got all of the star signs around you. Aries, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, the whole shebang. So I hope that helps you in some way, Major. Fix up and look sharp. Fix up, look sharp. Okay, here we go. Trinice. If anybody's, I hope that helps you in some way, sending you love and light, brother, love and light to you. If anyone is interested in getting a 14 card reading, getting cussed out by me, like I did to Major, it is the gaming keyboard. I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button, it will pop up on the screen with your name and you will bypass everybody in the room. Trinice. What does Trinice need to know, please? And love and light. Trinice, get over here. Hi, honey. Listen, if you ain't looking for clarity and you ain't looking to, for me to shout at you, don't come here. Because I'm going to be very fucking honest. And you might not like it, but later on, you'll be like, you know what? That crazy bitch with a scar on her chest, she was right. I will try to post up this live on my YouTube channel. I am still having technical difficulties downloading too, so I highly recommend that you record your reading. Here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Trinice need to know, please? Are you asking me if there's any good news? Angels, guides, loved ones, Trinice. Damn, girl, damn. First and foremost, you need to get rid of any toxicity that's in your mind, in your mouth, in your gut energy, and around you. This represents toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. This represents addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone codependent on you, you obsessing on things that you do and you don't have, and the universe is telling you you need to break the chains that bind you. You need to heal any trauma from the past that you're carrying in your body, in your vessel, in your DNA. This is the body that's holding and enshrining your soul. So you have to make sure you take care of the physical body, because remember, we are born into the physical body as a soul, and then we come out of the body when we're done here in the physical world. So we're only here temporarily, guys. This ain't forever. We all gonna die. We're all gonna go home. So instead of living a life of sadness and paying attention to what everybody else is fucking doing, focus on yourself. Break the chains that bind you. Heal the trauma that you're holding in your mind, your body, your soul. Let go of it. Surrender, forgive, and let go. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, that you do need to tap. This is a major arcana card, just like this one. Instead of going to that negative energy or hanging around with negative people. Now, if this negativity isn't you, Trinice, it's people around you. And you're going to need to love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. The Hierophant talks about a love connection, a spiritual connection, a leveling up of a relationship. It talks about a marriage. So if it's not someone else or people external, if it's not you, then it could be outside energy. I'm just letting you know this, because this ain't going to fall out for no reason. I don't pick the cards. They fall out for your energy. If there is... Congratulations, man. Divorce. I'm divorced May 18. Oh, I set myself free from all the shit. Now you got a new beginning. Now you got a clean slate. And whether you like it or not, you have another partner coming in. This represents marriage, a higher form of commitment. It would, if it's not you, it's around your energy. It's people like chatting shit. Now, it could be colleagues, co-workers. It could be family, friends, a lover that is toxic and no good for you. Bye. Get rid of them. All I'm saying to you is the Hierophant talks about spirituality. Tap into the spiritual part of yourself. This is about traditions and marriage. It talks about the spiritual part of you coming out. You're coming out as so beautiful. You're beautiful inside and outside. This Queen of Wands is Queen of Fire. Yeah? People want to be around you because there's something about you. I can't figure it out, but I love her. I want to get into her knickers sort of energy. The Queen of Wands is always... self-sufficient, free-spirited, and confident. If you don't feel this way, you're going to need to get into this energy as soon as possible. I also feel like no matter what's happened in the past, all you're doing is going to find some real love, true love, emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you, the abundance that you've been looking for. It's in your energy. All you got to do is look beyond the horizon. The Two of Wands talks about travel. Here's the world. The Two of Wands also represents like trying to make a choice or a decision, but you're waiting for something to happen before you make plans to move forward or travel. The universe is on your side, honey. You might be at a crossroads right now. Should I stay? Should I go? To say or not to stay? To do or not to do? You might be going back and forth about something, but all I can say to you is leave anything bad in the past and walk into your future. Whatever you think about from the past, you're manifesting it in the present and you bring it into your future. So leave the past in the past. The past is the past. Leave it over there. Don't bring it with you. So I hope that helps you, Trinice. You're going to be fine, honey. You got this. Kerry. Angels, guys, loved ones for Kerry. What does Kerry need to know, please? In love and light. You're so welcome, honey. It's time to press on forward. Don't be looking back, right? Look forward. Somebody said, how do I eliminate the past? Look at the past. Look at everything that happened to you. Cry, scream, shout, punch a punching bag. Scream at yourself. Do whatever you fucking need to do to get rid of the emotions that you're suppressing and let it out. Because if you don't let these energies, emotions, if you don't get it out of your body, what will happen is it will create an ailment, like a dis-ease in the physical body. Some people could get bad migraines or headaches. Some people have problems with their visions. Some people will have like an imbalance, like feeling dizzy spells. Some people will have heart palpitations. Some people could get cancer. You know, you hold something in your gut because you can't stand it. You can't stomach something. That will create cancer. If you hold heartache and heartbreak in your chest, right there in your heart, you get breast cancer. It doesn't have to be cancer. If you're holding on to the past, then your left hand, your left shoulders, and the left side of your body is going to fucking hurt. If you're worrying about your future because you're afraid of where it's going to go, then your whole body, the right side of your body, you're going to have some sort of pain. Your body is going to tell you what to do. Like, for those of you who are working so fucking hard and you're not giving yourself a break, yeah, you might sprain your ankles. You might sprain your ankles. And the universe was saying, bitch, or your body was going, bitch, I told you to have a holiday. You didn't fucking do it. Now you tripped over and now your legs are swollen. Now you have to take a break and you have no choice about it. That's my point. If you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. And it ain't good when the universe does it for you, because who the fuck wants to have a broken leg? I feel I'm going through a Kellee transformation and seeing butterflies. Oh, hell yes. You know, you can only turn into a butterfly when the caterpillar dies. So anytime you see butterflies, it 1100% represents transformation, a change in the energy, Kellee, a rebirth. Yes. But remember, when you're reborn as the butterfly, you can't look back into the past unless you're telling a story and you're teaching someone else. All right, here we go. Kellee. What does Kellee need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones for Kellee. Kellee, what does Kellee need to know, please, in love and light? I've got Kellee, Queen P, and Suzette. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 14-card reading, it is the gaming keyboard. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you touch that button, the gaming keyboard should pop up with your name and you'll automatically get added onto my list. And you will get 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. All right, here we go. So, 777 everywhere you go. I am seeing 777 everywhere you go. And 7 in numerology is the most spiritual number out of all the numbers from 1 to 9. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, if one door closes, Kellee, another door is going to open. This talks about not committing yourself to too many things. The 7 of Cups talks about many options and many choices, so don't lose your wits about you. I am seeing that you need to get out of the lack mindset, and I feel like you already are, but don't worry about... Look, I'm going to say this and keep it real simple for you, Kellee. Your life has already been planned by you and God. It's called a pre-birth plan. So then you don't have to worry about work, love, job, health. Because we pick everything that we wanted to experience here in the physical world because we die. So sometimes people will pick like traumatic experiences as a child. And it's like, why would you pick that though? Because your soul wants to evolve and grow. Because you're never going to come back into the physical world as Kellee ever again. So you're going to try and get all of these challenges so your soul can expand and grow. So when you come out of this lack mindset, when you come out of this fear, the worry, and you know that there's a transformational energy around you, then you have nothing to worry about or fear because you've already been pre-planned your life. The pre-birth contract represents that you chose your mum, your dad, your experiences. Why would I choose cancer though? Because when you choose cancer to tell everybody around you to have faith, to believe in divine, to pray. You teach people if you have cancer how powerful and strong you are and you persevere. My brother's got cancer and the guy doesn't even look like he's sick. He hasn't even lost any hair and he's doing chemo and radiotherapy. And that guy, it's like, my God, he is so powerful. I just came back from Bali after doing my yoga. Wow. Training feels so positive. Yes. So now that you're changing this energy frequency and now you're going into this, you can leave this finances, worrying about finances, stability, the structure of it all. You can leave all of this behind you. I am seeing that you are fighting for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. It's like it doesn't matter what comes in your way. You've pre-planned it. You chose to experience it. How do I evolve from this situation? This is you. So when you're talking about butterflies and you're talking about expansion in your energy, 100%, you have to go into the dark, into the light, right? But the dark is always the light will always outshine dark parts of your life. There'll always be light energy in your life. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you as well, there's going to be a choice and an option coming your way. There's an older man around you as well. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. But the Two of Swords is about, what shall I do next? Crossroads, trying to make a compromise or a decision. Time to let go of people that don't no longer need to be in your energy field. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're opening up your third eye and you're becoming the high priestess. So you're going to be able to pick up and sense what people think and feel, what people... I do telepathy with my daughter, so I know what she's thinking. She's like, how the hell did you know that? When you tune into the higher self, you become mediumistic and very psychic. The high priestess tells me that you're able to see without seeing. You might have been somebody that's able to see things that other people can't sense, see and feel, and you try to rationalize it and you think you're going crazy, but you ain't. It's because you are a highly evolved soul, but you have to go through the dark in order to get into the light. And that's exactly what you're doing. So this is the energy, and pay attention to that number 7, because 7 could represent days, weeks, months, or the 7th of a month, Kerry. So what you're doing is the work from the dark into the light. Dark night of the soul into the light part of your soul. You're doing it. You can do what I do as well. You can get a couple of cards and you can actually read for family members if you wanted to. Call in your angels, your guides, and your loved ones. You're good to go. But I can sense that you can do what I do. So I hope that helps you in some way. Queen P. I'm just about to... Queen P. Are you in a connection or are you single? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Queen P. What does Queen P need to know? And then I've got Suzette. And I've got no one on my list. If you would like to get on my list, you're in a connection. All right, sweetheart. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 14-card reading, I highly recommend you screen record it, record my voice. I will pin it on the bottom of the screen. This is a 14-card reading here. It's the gaming keyboard. Once you click on that button that I pinned on the bottom of your screen, the gaming keyboard will pop up on the screen with your name, and then you will bypass everybody in the room. After Suzette, I've got no one on my list, so I will start doing free readings as well as my followers. If you don't follow me, you can ask me one question and one question only on my lives. All right, Queen P, love, connection. Queen P, love and connection. Queen P, the love and the connection. Queen P, the love and the connection. Queen P, the love and the connection. I don't know how it's going right now. I feel like the energy looks really nice for me, but I also feel like I'm not sure about something. I don't know if this is you and or your person. It could level up to a marriage. It could level up to a higher form of commitment. I am seeing a whole bunch of new beginnings here, but I also feel like this is not the only person in your matrix, Queen P. Not gonna lie. I don't know if he's younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul, but this is a Knight of Cups, romantic gestures, somebody who's very emotional and very in tune and can be very, very sensitive, maybe not very good at expressing the way that they feel. And I do feel like this person does care about you, yes. But I also feel like there's a bit of a disconnect and I'm not really sure where this is coming from. I don't know if this is you and or him, but it very well could come from this person. You have a whole bunch of new energy around you. It's all new. Now, there's 4 aces in the deck, sweetheart, and you got 2. Ace of Swords represents mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, the opportunity to learn something with the person that you're in a connection with. But there is something that you're going to get clarity on. The Ace of Swords is mental clarity, new challenges, new options, but cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. If there is something that you're not sure about in terms of what this person is doing or what they feel, then I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to get some mental clarity. The Ace of Wands always talks about new love. So yes, you have an opportunity between the connection that you have now, but there's also a new opportunity coming in for love as well. So it isn't just the person that you're currently with. The Ace of Cups talks about marriage, babies, proposal, the higher form of commitment. It does feel like this relationship could level up a little bit, but it also feels like if it does level up, there will be somebody else coming in at some point. I feel like you've prayed and wished and asked for something and the universe has heard your call. The Star card represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, a miracle coming your way. But anchoring your reading is the Two of Coins. This is the choice. Yeah, so you've prayed, wished and asked for something. The universe has heard your call and now you are going to expect a miracle. However, be careful of what you ask for because you might not like it in the end. Everything that we want now is not necessarily what we're going to want in 4 years' time. Just letting you know now. This is juggling. So someone is going back and forth. You could meet somebody else as well as your person that you're with now. You could meet somebody else around work, study, education. But there is a juggling here. Going back and forth, trying to figure something out. Do I feel like this energy could level up into something? Yes. Do I feel like this person cares about you? Yes. Do I feel like if you guys are doing the dirty and you're not protecting yourselves, you can have a child? Yes, I do feel that way. But I also feel like this is not the only option, or the person that you're in a connection with is not the only option for you. There is someone else coming in. So I hope that helps you in some way. Queen P. Can it level up? Yes. Is there somebody else apart from the person that you're talking about? Yes. Suzette. Get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Suzette. What does Suzette need to know, please? And love and light. I've got no one on my list after Suzette. You're so welcome, sweetie. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room and you would like to get a 14 card reading, I have pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Let me edit this shit. Right, here we go. It is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen or in the gift box below. Suzette, what is your reading about, girl? Get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Suzette need to know, please? And love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your questions. Spam me if you have to. Then my guides will highlight your name. Once I'm done with Suzette, I will continue to cater for my followers. My subscribers, super fans will always get a guided message. And obviously, I'm going to cater to you if you don't follow me. If you do not follow me, you can ask me one question every time I go live. Suzette, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Guys, do not gift me if you're falling asleep. Do not gift me if you're at work. And do not gift me if you're low battery. And do not gift me if you're expecting a phone call. I don't want you to miss your reading because I ain't going back to it. You're going to have to wait for me to download it. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Suzette. Suzette. Right, I'm doing a general, Suzette, because I can't see you. Wow. Suzette, I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. It could be a lover, could be a friend. If he's not here yet, he is coming in. This person could be younger than you or embody the energy of a young soul. The Knight of Wands is always sexually orientated, good looking, aesthetically pleasing to look at. This person could be somebody, again, that you could be working with, collaborating with, or this could be a love connection. You could start out as friends, or you could start out as lovers. That anytime the Knight of Wands is in your energy, sometimes it does feel with a fire person like you don't know whether they're coming or going. They're very free-spirited, very lusty in their energy, very creative energy. This is the energy of the Knight of Wands. So again, Suzette, if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Moderator, could you put up Suzette? Could you just write up the... Oh, there, you're married. So then you might be collaborating with this person then if you're married. And I'm sorry, it doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't mean that somebody outside of you is not attracted to you. People are still attracted to you whether you're married or not. So this could be somebody looking into your energy and thinking, yeah, I like this woman. I could never have her, but there's something about her. But I am seeing this younger masculine around you. You got beautiful energy around you, Suzette. I'm not going to lie. I've also got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about a new opportunity around you. Create projects, maybe collaborating with this younger man. I am seeing Ace of Wands talks about passion, creative projects, inspiration, new ideas coming your way. So if the universe is filtering through you, new ideas on like business, how to make a bit of extra money, doing something, a project that you love to do, I highly recommend that you dive into it. I'm also seeing that you're the Magi. So you're the magician. So have you ever realized that you think of something, you say something, you feel an emotion of it, and then all of a sudden you say to your partner, you know what, I knew that was going to happen. And then I say, has it ever occurred to you that you co-created it because you're the Magi? The magician is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. The magician is the one, it's like you can think of something, turning this vision into reality and then taking inspired action to it. Like you have infinite potential. That's why the magician points to heaven and earth. So when you think of something here in the infinite symbol in your head, you send it up to the heavens will co-create it for you, and you don't know how they need to do it. And then they send it back down here on earth. That's why the magician points down to earth. So you think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. You're going to get it. Good or bad. So if you're in your magician energy and you're thinking of all the bad things and all the good things at the same time, and then you wonder why all the good stuff and the bad stuff happens at the same time, now you know why. Ultimately, you got good energy. This is the best card in the deck, man. There are 78 cards in the deck, and you got the best ones, the only card that out-trumps all cards. So, the Sun card, what does it represent? Absolute abundance, material happiness, success, victory, children, grandchildren, good health, good relationships, going on a cruise or a holiday, moving house, and then anchoring your reading. You do have good news, the message and the offer. So studying, you might want to go back to school and study something, educate yourself, reading more books. There'll be good news, a message or an offer coming in around money, the pay rise, the promotion or an investment. Good news around a child or a grandchild. But something tangible and long lasting coming into your energy. And it feels very positive as I'm connecting to you, Suzette. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light to you. All right. I'm going to go back and forth for the next half an hour, I say, doing followers and people who don't follow me. So I'll set an alarm clock for half an hour, and then once the alarm clock goes off, I'm out. If you would like to get an in-depth reading and you would like to get a 14 card reading and you want to bypass everybody in the room, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. The gaming keyboard will get you on my list, and it will get you 14 cards, 10 tarot cards, and it will be 4 oracle cards. Until then, I'm going to start reading for everybody in the room. Should I have another baby, Joan, considering my parents' situation and they live far from us? Joan, how many children do you have? I'm going to go back and forth from followers and and non-followers. How many children do you have? Angels, guides, loved ones, Should Joan have another child? Two boys and a girl? Hell no! What the fuck? One's enough for me, man. I mean, obviously, let's find out for you. Should you have another child? Why would you do that? I've got a no, sweetie. And there's definitely something about travel here. It's like, no, not being able to get to your folks if you need them on emergency. I feel like it's going to drain the living daylights out of you. I'm going to say no to this, Joan. I don't think you should have another baby. You have two boys and a girl. I have one girl. And one girl is like 5 children. Fuck that. Hell no. My Aries daughter, more than enough. Amanda, love. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Amanda need to know, please, around love? I'm going to be on here for another half an hour, going back and forth from followers and non-followers. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, it's 14 cards. Is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below? Half an hour. I'm out. Amanda, love. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Amanda need to know, please, in love and light? Amanda, I feel like you're going to finally make a decision about something, because 2 of Wands upside down is like finally thinking, it's like finally figuring it out. I feel like you might have felt like plans have fallen apart when it comes to love, but I feel like there's going to be an opportunity and a choice. I feel like you're looking for love, but you might have to heal some sort of broken heart energy. 3 of Swords always talks about heartache and heartbreak and sadness and sorrow and cheating, lies and deception. And then I've got the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins talks about a new opportunity around love. And you could meet this person around work or study, depending on what it is that you're doing. I am seeing that the energy is really slow to movement, though, as I'm connecting to you. But it feels like love will come your way, sweetheart. But you just need to, like I always say, you just need to get out of the way. Don't chase love. Love will find you. If you're chasing something, it means it's running away from you. If you're attracting something, it will come to you and you don't even need to think about it. Is Chris cheating on his girlfriend? If I tell you the answer and the answer is yes, I don't want you to go up to Chris's girlfriend and go, see, I told you, tarot reader told me, no, this girlfriend needs to get evidence. I got a yes with this. I got a lot of conflict here. He's coming out as sexually orientated. If he ain't getting none at home, he's going to try and get some from somewhere else. Angels, messages, angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? I don't know. It feels like if you're not happy in the job that you're doing, you need to reevaluate it. If you don't feel like you're getting paid enough, then you need to reevaluate it. At some point, you need to go on a holiday, but I feel like maybe you might be planning for one. I feel like if the energy is a bit slow right now, it's time to move forward. I feel like I am seeing an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend, someone that you're collaborating with. And I feel like you're supposed to have good karma, but the energy is not here yet. I don't know if you need to let go of something from the past, and you could also be signing an important document or an important contract from what I can see. A document, important contract at some point. AB General, these guys, loved ones, what does AB need to know, please? AB Divine. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Does AB Divine need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know? Wow, wish fulfillment. Pam, you're on my list. You've got wish fulfillment, sweetheart, and a blessing above all blessings. Children, travel, relocation, a holiday, material, abundance, joyous outcome, success, and victory. I am seeing a new vehicle at some point, a new car. You're supposed to take action and stop procrastinating. I'm seeing good karma around you. And I'm also seeing you need to get your ass to the gym. Make a wish, light a candle, because you've got abundance and blessings in your energy. And I'm also seeing there is going to be a turning point in your life. But once you raise your vibration up to the heavens, what will happen is you're going to end up having your blessing upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Pam. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Pam. What does Pam need to know, please, in love and light? Sorry, guys. I'm reading for Pam. She just gifted me the gaming keyboard. That's a 14-card reading. Pam, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question, honey. Let me know what it's about. Pam. Moderators, keep an eye out for Pam. General. All right, I got you, sweetie. Thank you, Anna. You look great. I know. It's such a good filter, isn't it? Because I actually look like that. Thanks, though. Love this filter. I look fucking flawless. But I ain't. Thanks, though. Thank you. I really appreciate it. General for Pam. I see Libra, number 7 in your energy. I'm also seeing 222 and 555 everywhere I go. I'm seeing something about self-love, the need for self-love, Pam. So please pay attention to 7s, 22s, and 55s. Self-love. You need to learn to smell the roses. Like, smell the roses, get out into Mother Nature, do some self-love, sit in silence, get out of the ego. The ego is always going to... Guys, I love and appreciate your gifts, but I don't want to get abused after my live. You don't need to gift me or tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. If I'm drawn to you and you don't follow me, I will read for you. Once I'm done with Pam, I will continue to read for my followers and my members and my subscribers, okay? I'm also seeing, like, I got red roses around you and I have a contract around you. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the 7th of a month is what I'm seeing. There's harmony in your energy. I also feel like somebody likes you. I see love in your energy. I feel like prayers are going to help with the situation. I feel like I have to say to you, Pam, that you are on the right path. You can never really be on the wrong path. I'm also seeing you speaking. I don't know if you're going to speak in public. I don't know if a whole bunch of people is going to hear you talk or listen to your voice, but I'm hearing something about speech in public. Somebody out there likes you, and somebody out there might make a flirtatious, romantic gesture towards you at some point. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Pam. What does Pam need to know? So this is a 14-card reading. If anybody's interested in getting a 14-card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Let me pin it on the bottom of the screen. So if you're interested in a 14-card reading like I'm about to give Pam, that button on the bottom of your screen, once you click that button and it pops up with your name, you'll automatically bypass everybody in the room. Here we go. And guys, loved ones, Pam. What does Pam need to know? Pam, general. Pam. I feel like you might be a little bit impatient. I don't know, these past couple of days, past couple of months, and you're trying to find your ground and your footing, but this is a patient card. Not only is it a patient card, but Pam, you can see it's a money card. So all that hard work and grafting and planting of the seeds is going to come to fruition. This is about reap what you sow energy. So all that hard work and grafting, like I said, is going to come to fruition. It's going to level up, especially around money, coins, and finances. Now, you might be at a crossroads about something, or you're waiting for something to come in before you make plans to go here, there, and everywhere. Or you might be just at a crossroads saying to yourself, should I stay in the situation or should I go? Should I leave the job or should I not leave the job? Should I stay in this relationship or should I not stay in the relationship? Either way, it's going back and forth about something. The universe, the world is your oyster. And it's like, if you're trying to make a decision, get out of your ego and get into your heart space. This will always tell you, your gut will always pull you in the right direction. Fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game, and don't you dare change who you are to please somebody else. Yes, there's going to be a bunch of assholes that's going to try and knock you up, knock you from down this little rock that you're standing on here. It feels like people are going to try and test your patience and wind you up and piss you off, but you've got to rise above this shit. You got to be your authentic self and don't ever please or change who you are for someone else. It's just not fucking worth it, is it? It's not fucking worth it. You need to learn to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. The 9 of Wands. Can you see this person's on guard? This person's on guard because they're not just letting any old asshole into their matrix. It's like, yeah, I know your game. Yeah, you need to piss right off. Like, you've got to make sure that you are in alignment with the people that you're allowing into your personal space. I am seeing an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. It could be a lover or a friend. He's going to be very knowledgeable, very honest, brutally honest. He's going to be very smart. He's going to even come across a bit stoic or cold or cutthroat. And either way, he is coming into your energy. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You could meet him around work or even on your travels. I feel like you might be feeling everything at a really high octave because you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a loving, nurturing and healing and supportive person. I mean, you're always there for everybody, sweetheart. But when it's time for everyone to be there for you, are they? Are they there for you? Or are you like, is it like crickets? I feel like as I'm connecting to you, also a magi. So what you think, feel and say, you're going to end up manifesting and co-creating. So watch your mouth. Because if you're thinking about the bad things and the good things all at the same time, then the magician is going to infinitely get the bad and the good at the same time. So if you said to yourself, oh my God, I've got so much money, this is such a good energy, and then something bad happens because you're like, this is too good to be true. I bet you something bad's going to happen, and then something bad happens, and I'm like, duh, you created it. So I am seeing that in your energy. So be mindful of the words that you are speaking. Okay, sweetheart. I got love around you. Love is in your energy. The Two of Cups always talks about a marriage, a proposal, a higher form of commitment, a relationship, and it also represents a soulmate. So I don't know whether you're in a connection. If you are, it's like a leveling up of the connection. It could be a marriage. It could be a new opportunity for love. I've got the 10 of Cups, which represents emotional contentment, fulfillment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you, the happy home with the partner. And oh, look at that. You got the Sun card as well. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. 78 cards, best card. When you get the Sun card one time in your reading from any tarot reader across the board, you are going to be blessed. I promise you that. Even if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's still there. So the Sun card does represent material happiness, joyous outcomes, success and victory, children and grandchildren, and anchoring your reading shitloads of money. Look at all of this cash. Get a scratch card or a lottery ticket. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. This represents inheritance, financial, legacy, retirement. The last time I read for a woman, and I can't say her name because somebody might try and mug her. The last time I told somebody, this looks like a millionaire card for you, yeah? She was like, all right, Anna, gonna get a scratch card lottery ticket. A year later, she was like, Anna, I won the lottery. I'm not even a millionaire. I'm a multi-millionaire. And I was like, fuck a duck. Like clockwork. My mother always says you have to be in it to win it. That's what my mum always says. You gotta be in it to win it. You got support from this side and the other side. It says teamwork, comfort and assistance, support. Red knickers would be good for you during this time frame because that is the red chakra. Communication is your commitment is being tested. So you might have to change a couple of things, you know, you got to change some stuff. You got the rattlesnake as your guided message. It says, the experience that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Duh. And then you've also got evolution. Evolution. It says, we are all here to evolve and grow and become the best versions of you that you can be. Open your mind and your heart, love without limitation, and grow from within. That's what we're here to do. In the physical world, we're here to grow and evolve. So, Pam, I hope that helps you in some way, sister. Love and light to you, love and light to you. All right, so if anyone is interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Pam, I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. I am going to be out of here in 13 minutes. I'm out in 13 minutes, guys. I need to go and cook, and I really fucking hate cooking, but I have to cook. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, and it's 14 cards, is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. I am still going to read for the masses, so copy and paste your question, guys. All right. Who am I drawing? I'm going back and forth from my followers and for my subscribers. I am going to cater mostly to my followers and my subscribers, though. If you do not follow me, you can only ask me one question on every live. Stephanie, will I find love again? Someone good around my son. Will you find love again? You're manifesting your karmic partner. The magician is the magi, and the justice card is getting married, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, good luck, turning point. You've done something true and just, and the justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the contract. All toxic shit that were in your life, Steph, has left you already. You don't need to have any more negative energy around you. When the devil card energy is upside down, it represents recovering and leaving from an abusive situation. So are you going to find somebody great for your son? Hell yes. Hell to the motherfucking yes. Bella, will I get a job soon in a few months? Will my finances improve soon? Angels, guides, loved ones. Job and finances. Bella. Job and finances. Yes. And yes, you're also manifesting it, but you need to find balance and harmony and moderation, and you're going to have an opportunity of 2 jobs coming your way. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like healthy boundaries needs to be implemented, and you kind of need to raise your vibration. I feel like if there's any delay in finances getting better, and a delay to the job, is because you're so stressed out and you're so worried about it that you are like creating a stagnant energy for it to come in. It is our energy that suppresses good luck. It's our worries and fears that suppresses the good luck from coming in. Jade, how is he feeling about me and us? How's he feeling about you and you together? I don't. You need to walk away. Sorry. This is a walk away card upside down. So you are trying and hoping that he's going to see something in you that he has not yet. This is a walk away card. You need to fully learn from this person. I feel like this person is sexually orientated and not in a good way. I feel like if you don't give them what they need, and he's coming out as the emperor upside down. This is like narcissistic and egotistical and controlling energy. He might be charming and he might like charm the pants off of you, but there's nothing good about this energy that I see. In your mind, you might be like, I feel like this is a soulmate. I ain't feeling that. And if you choose to stay with this person with your free will, you choose to stay in this connection, you will figure out that what I am saying is real later on. I don't like it. The energy don't feel right. Will I find true love? Linda, angels, guides, loved ones, will Linda find true love? You have to be loved to attract love. If you are a insecure, tormented energy, remember you are an energy in physical form. So whatever energy you emanate out, like I sit next to someone and I feel like that person is toxic, I can't sit next to you. If you're emanating out somebody that's got so much insecurities, I ain't going to be attracted to you. So you have to be loved to attract love. Yes, you are going to find somebody, more than one person. You're a woman that has a lot of love to give. So I feel like once you get out of your own way and you start saying what positive words of affirmation, you'll have the love that you seek. So yes, I do feel that way. Monica, did we choose good architect, or should we change? Did you choose well or change? Change. You might need to change. You might need to change. I feel like you're going to have a lot of heavy burdens with the person that you're asking about. You want to be asking this question if you already know the answer to this question because you're asking it. If you felt that this person was good for you, Monica, you wouldn't even be asking me that question. But you obviously can feel a certain type of way. So you're like, I think we need to fucking change because something don't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. So you kind of need to reevaluate it. Jen, is my partner still breaking? What? Lord of mercy. Angels, guides, loved ones. Is Jen's partner still breaking into your apartment? The fuck? You need to booby trap that shit. Yes, but you already know this. Oh God, And he probably thinks he's sly. But it's like, no, bitch, I know what you're doing. You can handle it, though. Jen, you got this, man. I feel like this person is trying it. Not going to lie. I feel like this person is trying it. Yeah, I feel like he's trying it. Close to changing job and relocation. Faith, are you close to changing job and relocation? That's all based on free will, sweetheart. Are you close to changing job and relocation? Relocation, yeah. Job's a bit slow. I got the money card upside down. If you're not looking for the job that you love, then you're not going to be able to fall into your new beginning. It will all eventually happen at some point, but you're the one who has to change your job. You're the one who has to go and seek the job that you're looking for. And if you love it, then go for it. Lucy, does M miss me? Does M miss you at all? Angels, guides, loved ones. Does M miss Lucy? Does M miss Lucy? Does M miss Lucy? Yeah, for sex. If it's not sex, this person definitely wants to get into your knickers. But you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. Don't you think maybe you need to cut this person out ASAP? Because it feels like they're very immature and they need to grow the fuck up. Cassie, will my relationship with family and love improve? Yo-yo. Will your relationship with family and love improve soon? I'm trying to give everybody who's following me to get an opportunity to get a reading. It seems like there's a whole bunch of strong personalities in family dynamic. It just feels like that. And love improve soon. The love thing, you might have to reevaluate it. It's like if you're in a relationship and something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right, Cassie. In terms of the family, everything will fall into place at some point, but not right now. It's like everybody's got some seriously tight and kind of personality and everyone is clashing and everyone is somewhat in competition. I don't see victory in this yet, even in the love. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. It just feels like you might need to step away from the family and you might need to step away from a current love relationship and you might need to start focusing on yourself. Because people might be taking advantage of you and frankly, they shouldn't fucking do that. Yo-yo. 4-card reading. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Yo-yo need to know, please? I stepped... What you say? I stepped to a good girl. So you know what you have to do, chick. Bye. Love and light all of your asses and sending you your fucking merry way. Do not allow somebody to be the cause of your misery. No fucking way. If my family's being a fucking bunch of assholes, I'll be like, don't fucking call me. Don't talk to me until you've changed. And sometimes I'm the one who needs to change. I'm sorry, but I'm being a bit of a cunt right now. So it's probably best that you stay away from me because I don't like you. So just do that. Stay away. Stay away until everything is flatlined. What does it mean if I keep dreaming about the ex? You want it to mean something, don't you, sweetheart? You got to cut the cord, boo. Time to cut the cord. Angels, guides, loved ones. Yo-yo, she's dreaming about the ex. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Ah, you want me to say it's because your ex is thinking about you, but your ex ain't thinking about you. You are stuck in the energy. You are still stuck in the energy with your ex. You're the one that's stuck here. Do you know why? Because you're a healer. So you healed your ex mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. The only reason why you keep dreaming of your ex is because you had a past life together. But now you need to learn to cut the cord. So the card, this is you, stuck, stagnant, the hangman. It's like there's a part of you that already knows that you need to mentally, emotionally, and spiritually cut the cord, but you haven't done that yet. Or you're thinking that you have, but when you go to bed at night, you think about how good it was. You think about the sex. You think about how loving it was. And then you think about all the shit that happened and all the shit that went wrong. And it's like, it's just an up and down energy. So once you forgive that person, let that person go, forgive yourself for being in the connection and basically getting out of your way, you will then find your strength. You are a healer, so that's the reason why you're still in the energy of your ex. You're stronger than you think you are. You will bypass this person. I am married to someone else now. That's even fucking worse. So you're married to somebody and you're dreaming of your ex. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's because you were the healer to this person. And it was because you had karma with this person. This person could be thinking about you in ways like, I felt stable with her, but now I feel unstable. It could be that because the Wheel of Fortune talks about a karma card. So you do have a connection to each other in the energy world, not physical, but in the energetic world. Yes, I feel like there's a lot of sadness around this connection, unfulfilled energy, promises that were not kept. Are you listening to your intuition or are you not? Time to cut the karmic cord. Now, you could be married to somebody. That's fine. But energy-wise, still connected to somebody from the past. The High Priestess tells me that you're able to see without seeing. But there could be a part of you that's not accepting something. Letting go of something. It doesn't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you're with somebody, there's an energy frequency still attached to that person. Whether you like it or not, this is why. You wanted to know ultimately why you dream of this person because you had a past life together. Wheel of Fortune. It's like the wheel keeps on turning. You two have been in each other's energy many times before. That's what that represents. Mary J, did I pass my board exam? Angel Guides, hope that helps you, yo. Angel Guides, loved ones. And in the dream state, yo, what is it? What are you dreaming about in the dream state? What are you doing? Are you tapping? Are you talking? Is he sad? Is there water around you? I'm like a dream investigator. Yes, you passed. I got victory, success, and recognition. I need you to stop thinking about it. And I need you, Jocelyn, to let the chips fall where they may. I feel like you'll get some good news later on, but I just feel like you need to chill out. Your energy is off. But I feel like I can see a pass here. I can see a pass. My guides highlighted somebody. Sorry, give me 1 second. Belle, does Kay want a committed future together with me? Is he serious about us? Does Kay want a committed future together? Angels, guides, loved ones. Does Kay want a committed future together? Is he serious? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. I'm going to say no to this. I don't think so, sweetheart. I think somewhere down the line there's going to be some sort of heartache or heartbreak here. I don't like it. If you choose to stay with this person, that's what's going to end up happening. Chaos, upheaval, the crumbling down of your world, having the rug pulled from under you, not seeing it coming. You feel like stuck to some degree. Somewhere later on in the future, there's going to be some sort of heartbreak. This is stabbing of the heart. Not like literally, but it's a heartache and a heartbreak. I don't like it. Anchoring your reading, the Six of Cups is a soulmate card and it's upside down. I don't like it, hon. I'm going to do another 10 minutes. I'm out. Another 10 minutes, guys. I'm out. I need to cook. Kayla, what does June look like for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does June look like for Kayla, please? And thank you. What does June look like for Kayla? What does June look like for Kayla? Study, education, good news, a message, an offer, creative projects, insight, cutting out people that doesn't serve you, travel or planning to travel, relocate, or going to a new destination. It feels like the universe is turning things for you. So get out of the way. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition in the month of June, because your intuition is on point. You can do what I do, is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, Kayla. Emma, will Jude and I get back together and get married? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Jude and you get back together and get married? Will Jude and you get back together and get married? I'm on here just for another 8 minutes and I'm out, guys. I'm feeling a bit tired now. Will Jude and you get back together? No. You're the only one that's in love. The Queen of Cups is loving, kind, nurturing, will be there for you when they need you. This has ended. The World card is usually expansion of a connection and movement. It's upside down. The Ten of Cups, you want a happy family. You want emotional contentment, fulfillment. You want to have babies with this person. But I just feel like you're going into a nightmare. If you're focusing and wanting something from this person's not willing to give it to you. Stop wasting your time, your life, and your energy on this person. Time is so precious. I would know I died. You don't get time back. So if you're putting all your time and attention on somebody who doesn't give you the time and attention that you deserve, then you're wasting time and energy. Bye. Move forward. Time to go forward. It's easier said than done. Okay, stay where you are then. Focus on the person that you want. Waste your time and your life and your energy looking into the mirror, and the next thing you know it, you're an old woman. Do your thing, honey. Free will. Will Jaden have a good outcome? Will Jaden have a good outcome? Yes. Yes. I got spirituality, soul searching, going within, trying to figure out what they should be doing. Really trying to get better within themselves. A female energy around them that can help them around money, a job, or coins. So I feel yes to this question, CJ. And you are a super fan. So you get a guided message. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? You have the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Hell yes. Regina, am I on the right path for increasing my finances? Angels, guides, loved ones, are you on the right path for increasing your finances, Regina? Are you on the right path for increasing your finances, Regina? I don't know about this. You might have to reevaluate the path that you're on or the job that you're doing. You might be working so hard, grafting so hard, and you don't think that you're getting the money that you're worthy of. So the Two of Coins is juggling another job, studying, education, and the job, juggling 2 jobs. The need to find balance and equilibrium in your life. The world wants to expand you more than where you are. It's like the world needs you to be seen all over, not just in that one place. You're meant to be known. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, 5 of Swords, conflict, going back and forth, challenged. I don't like it. If you don't like where you are and you're not happy in your job, you need to reevaluate it and do something where you get paid that you're worthy of. Why is Hayden not asking me out? Susie, angels, guides, loved ones, why is Hayden not asking you out? Why is Hayden not asking you out? Because this person is emotionally immature and has a lot of growing up to do and is afraid of speaking their emotions because something happened to them in the past. They had heartache, heartbreak, sadness, and sorrow. This person is afraid of everything. The Death card is about there could be renewal, new opportunities around him, around Hayden, but Hayden is just not ready. This person needs to go through a transformation. Anyway, you're a queen, and a queen needs a king, not a page, and a page is a child. I don't care if this person is 57 years old. Person's coming out as a child. Lena, he left me. Said he needed to figure himself out. Is he coming back? Angels, guides, loved ones, is he coming back? Is he coming back to Lena? No. You need to move on. You got a soulmate. The universe will take from you what does not belong to you. The universe will send you a person into your life so you can learn about healthy boundaries. You need to do a lot of healing. This is balance, harmony, moderation, filling up your own cup. You got a soulmate coming in, but the soulmate is nowhere near you because you need to get over this person that you're with. You want happy family, you want relationships, you want to marry this person, you want to have babies with this person. No, it's not good for you. He's not good for you. You need to reevaluate this relationship. Is the person I have visions about my future partner? Great question, see. That is a great question. Angels and guides and loved ones. Is the person that you're having visions about your future partner, please and thank you? No, but this is somebody that you're supposed to meet at a party, a social event. It could be the work arena, but this is not going to be your person. This is somebody that's you're either going to teach this person something or they're going to teach you something. Either way, it's lined up. Either way, it's lined up that you are meant to meet each other. Andrea, should I go do that job tomorrow? Angels, guides, loved ones, should you go do that job tomorrow? Andrea, should you go do that job tomorrow? Should you go and do that job tomorrow? Do it, honey. Do it. You might meet somebody. There's money to be made. King of coins. And then I've got victory, success, recognition. And you might have another opportunity for another job. I know you're thinking, yeah, but I don't want to. But I do. But I don't know if I should. But I will. And it's like, fucking do it, man. Do it. You can sleep when you're dead. You can be lazy when you're dead and gone. Geordie, will I meet the man I'll marry this year? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Geordie meet the man that you're going to marry this year? No, but you will get married. It might be next year. You're going to meet him around work, study, education. He could be younger than you or embody the energy of a young soul. It ain't going to be this year. He is going to be younger than you. And you're going to meet him around work, study, education, depending on what it is that you're doing right now. Courtney, do you feel anything around pregnancy for Courtney? Angel, guides, loved ones. Pregnancy for Courtney. Pregnancy for Courtney. Pregnancy for Courtney. Pregnancy for Courtney. Courtney, I feel like you're going to have a son, but you need to chill the fuck out. Yeah? All you got to do is have lots and lots of shagging. Lots of sex. Get in there, girl. Plant the seed. Don't worry about it. Stop over analyzing it and thinking it. You will have a son. Doris. Does Peter view my status? How does he feel? Does Peter view your status? No. How does he feel? He ain't focusing on you. He's focusing on money, work, and career. You need to emotionally walk away from this person. I see that you haven't done it yet. This person is stubborn and slow to movement. You have more victory on your own than with this person. Andrea. Am I saying that right? Andrea. Love reading. Angel, guides, loved ones. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? There is love coming your way, but you keep blocking the energy. You keep focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong in the past. You keep focusing on the pain and the sorrow and the sadness of it all. You keep on focusing on that you don't think you're good enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too ugly. Maybe it's not meant for me. And you chat shit. And when you chat shit and you say the wrong things, you're going to manifest that shit into your life. You're supposed to be married, have children, emotional contentment, blessings, abundance. You're supposed to be abundant. This is an abundant card. Pregnancy, giving birth to ideas, having abundant life. Why is it upside down? Because you're chatting shit. You chat crap. If you're saying negative things about yourself, then that's what's gonna come to pass. Fred, what does my future hold financially? What does your future hold financially? And you're a super fan. I don't know what the future holds for you financially, man. All I know is that you got expansion, teamwork, your own business, travel, commerce. You've got Ace of Coins, the hand of God giving you money, pay rise, promotion, investment, something tangible, stable, long lasting. And you've got the Queen of Coins anchoring your reading, financial support, help with money, somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. So does the financial future look good for you? Yeah. Business cards and coins, I think so. And then you've got the Stag. Trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Will I change my career field by the end of the year? Anna. Will you change your career by the end of the year? Anna. Will you change your career by the end of the... Yes, you will. You've got the Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings, emotional contentment. And you've got the Three of Coins, which is money and collaboration and partnership. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented from toxic energy, vampires and soul-sucking cretters. So I feel like it's going to happen. Yes, look at that. Feel love and... What does that say? Comforted, Mother Earth. That's absolute birthing, abundance, new ideas. It's the whole shebang bang. Angela, am I meant to be a forerunner in my business field? You do not need to be a follower. Do not need to be a member. You do not have to be a subscriber. You do not need to tap the screen. And I'll still read for you anyway. I am a tarot reader that does free readings as well as paid. But I don't want to get abused. That's why I say you don't need to be a subscriber or a follower. Don't be any of those things. You're definitely supposed to be, honey. Ace of Mathuru. Yes, you are supposed to be, Angela. Yes, 100,000 million %. Ace is new money, new job, new opportunities, the investment. Ace of Cups represents new beginnings, emotional contentment. Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. If you're not happy where you currently are in the position that you're in, which is the Five of Coins, you need to kind of evolve from where you are. Time to level up, honey. Yes. Mathuru, I was just about to leave. Angel guides, loved ones, what do you need to know today? You're so welcome, Angela. What would you like to know today, Mathuru? Love and appreciate you, but you do not need to gift me, guys. I don't like getting abused at the end of my life, saying I send you a couple of hearts. Why didn't you read for me? That's why I say don't gift me. Because I don't want to get abused at the end of my life. I can't win if I give a free gift. If I do free readings, I can't win if I do paid readings. So I try to do all of them. Mathuru, what is your reading about? I will do a general until I can see your question. Kalani, if you can see Mathoru, please let me know what her question is. All right, I'm doing a general because I can't see you. My daughter is also looking out for your question. Oh, there you go. Why am I having faint dreams about R? There's some uncertainty around you. Trust and believe the situation or whatever emotions that you're feeling. There's an energy of disconnected, sadness, missing someone, unsure of the future, the needing to assert yourself. I am seeing Leo energy around you. It feels like you're trying to save someone, or you tried to save this person at some point in your connection. You need to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. And I also feel like there's something about you needing to reshape your thoughts around this person. I don't know if the energy separated between the both of you in good or bad terms, but it just feels like there's a bit of a salty energy attached to it. I'm done after this, Kalani. I'm done. Hi, the king. Thanks, guys, loved ones. This is for Mathoru. What does Mathoru need to know? It's like there's unresolved issues between the both of you. This is like unresolved issues. You're in your head about it. You overthink it. Maybe this person comes and goes and you didn't realize. It's like their energy is like 1 minute they're here. You don't know whether they're coming or going. And the energy is just like, it's really heavy. It's like maybe you haven't accepted. I don't know what happened between you and R, but the energy around this is so back and forth. Was this like a love connection, Mathoru? Because it feels like you have mentally not let go of this person on some level. And that's why they're showing up in the dreams. So you have a mental connection to this person. We have 4 bodies. The mental body, the physical body, the spiritual body, and the emotional body. Now, you could separate from this person. You're physically not with this person, but your mind is still with this person. Your emotions is still with this person. And it's telling me that your mind is still with this person. It's like you've walked away from the connection, but you haven't emotionally, have you? So you haven't mentally or emotionally walked away from R. This is about moving on, rebirth, travel and relocation, a new beginning, a new opportunity for love. But how are you supposed to have new love if you're still in the older energy? It's like it must have ended quite badly, because the Ten of Swords is painful endings, hitting rock bottom, feeling stabbed in the back, or feeling like you've had the rug pulled from under you. I'll let you know from the cards. You need to get to a place of peace. You need to get to a place of peace. That's why you dream about him, because he's still in your energy. Man doesn't have to manifest you. He can have you, right, if he wants you. Because why are you talking about somebody? There must be some sort of emotional connection still to this person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking or paying for a reading about this person. So that means on some level, there is still a wonder about this person. But you need to get to a place of peace. This person's coming out young, immature, and sexually orientated. And he's not manifesting you. He's probably thinking about you in that light, in that way. Not in, oh, I want to marry you. I want to get back together with you. That's why I'm popping into your dreams. It wouldn't be like that. He seems to be the Knight of Swords, and these are not good energies. When you got it around these cards, it's not good energy, because this person, you didn't know whether this person was coming or going. This person comes across as sexually orientated and cutthroat. brutally honest, stoic, can cut you out easily, doesn't owe you an explanation. And you also were married to each other in a past life, and that's probably why you haven't cut the karmic cord. The justice means cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, good luck, a turning point in your life, good karma with you. But it feels like you're still connected to this person because you had a past life with this person. Yeah, look at that. You were lovers in a past life. You still carry the heavy energy of this person. Still carry their energy in your energy field. Not easy, man. Not easy to hold this energy with you because you think about everything that happened in the past. But the universe is asking you to move on. Like, this person is a go-getter. This person is not... And that's why you dream about him. You just... There you go. Time to move forward. Accept that the relationship was what it was, but now it's time for you to move past it. This is moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, travel and relocation. FYI, you have many opportunities around love. So even though he's coming out as stubborn and slow, cutthroat and brutally honest, sexually orientated, yeah, and you don't know whether he's coming or going, this also represents that you've got 3 masculines coming to your energy. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. 3, lucky cow. I don't even have 1. You've got the tortoise. It says, you're too fragmented. Do whatever it takes to get grounded. Retreat. Take a break. Yeah, I know. But the universe is going to send you like 3 people because they're going to test you. Are you going to make the same mistake that you did with R? Let's test her. Retreat. Take a break. Vacation. Time out. Rest. Remember when I said rest, recover, recuperate? Communication is key. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And then you've got choose happiness. Are you happy in the energy of R? Clearly not. It says, find a reason to feel good today. Go out for lunch with friends, read a book, watch a movie, play sport, laugh, listen to music, or even dance in the kitchen. Do anything that makes you feel good. Focus on the positive aspects of your life. Choose happiness. So, I hope that helps you in some way. I'll be back tomorrow doing more lives. So if I didn't get to you today, I'll be live tomorrow. I will post up what time. Oh my God, I've got an appointment tomorrow. I'll let you know what time I'll be coming on my live, guys. But I will be back tomorrow. I need to go and cook. I was supposed to leave ages ago, but I'm still here. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, don't follow me. Don't be a member. Don't be a subscriber. Don't gift me. And I will still read for you anyway. Love and appreciate you. Thank you to my moderators. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.